Good day, students. Today we're going to look at the solution to the third multiple choice in the sample quiz chapter 5, book 2. Right at the end of book 2 there's a little 5 multiple choice self-assessment there. So let's look at the solution for that. It's asking us to evaluate log base 5 of the number 9. Now what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? What does a logarithm with two numbers in it, no variable, mean? It's asking you to find the exponent. Here's what I mean by that. We know the basic definition of a log comes from an exponential function. So an exponential function has a base, it has an exponent, and it has a value. For example, we know that 2 cubed equals 8, right? As an example. And we know in logarithmic form, when we change that to log form, becomes log base b of 8 of, the value, not 8 in this case, equals e, the exponent. So if I was switch that one using the same idea, it'd be log base 2 of 8 equals 3. So when you have a log function like this, which is what we have, similar to what we have here, it's asking you what is the exponent the 2 is raised to give you 8. Now we know the answer is 3, right, in this particular case. So when you evaluate a log, you're finding the exponent. Now let's just let this equal the exponent. We'll call it e for exponent. Now if I switch out of this, because we often go the other way, we go from log form, so I'll put a double arrow on these rules. We can go either way, log to exponential, exponential to log. Then I start with the base, so the base raised to the exponent, so this number raised to this number, okay, must equal the value. So what it's asking you here, 5 raised to what power is 9? Now, well, we know certain things about 5. We know 5 to the power of 1 is 5. 5 to the power of 2 is 25. 5 to the power of 3 is 125, and so on. Now the number we have is 9. So where does 9 fit in? 5, right? So 9 fits in right here, right? So 5 to what power? We don't know it. Question mark is 9. So it's somewhere between 1 and 2 in order to get 9. Makes sense, doesn't it? So that means it can't be A and it can't be B. So it's somewhere between. Now how do we solve this? How do we find this value? Okay. Well, luckily for you, you have that button on your calculator. You can do it that way. Okay. So we could do it a couple of ways. One of the ways to do it, okay, is to change to base 10. Okay, and that's done by putting that, there's a rule, and I've discussed it in the previous multiple choice, log, that would be the same as log 9 over log 5. And that's the way we had to do it when we only had the single log button on our calculator. So let's just run over to the calculator. Log 9 divided by log 5. So we basically changed it from base 5, right, base 5 here, to base 10, because these are understood to be base 10 here and here, right? And let's see what we get. We get 1.365. So the answer is D, 1.365. Now, if you have the updated calculator and the new software, you can do it using a base other than 10 button on your calculator. Where is that found? Go to Math and scroll down till you find log base. Oops, I went too far. Log base, there it is, A. See log base, enter. Now this way we can enter a base other than 10, because the log button down there is right there, is of course base 10. But this allows us to enter a base other than 10. So log base 5 of 9, scroll over, enter, same answer. Okay, so several ways, but remember when you're evaluating a log, you're finding the exponent. In other words, 5 to the power of 1.365 should equal 9. And let's just double check how close it is to 9. And we round it off, but let's see. So 5 raised to the power of 1.365, and we should get something close to 9. We round it off, but let's see what we get. 8.9969. Okay? Alright, hopefully that helps.